Hi, it's Zeke with the Eastside Church of Christ in Baytown, Texas. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Looking Up. This one we've titled A Christian, Inside and Out. Why did I call it that? Well, let me ask you this. When you tell someone, I'm a Christian, how can they tell? Well, you might say things like, well, my sins have been forgiven, or Jesus lives in my heart, or I have the hope of heaven, which is all well and good. They're all true things, but how can anybody see those things? After all, salvation is something that happens on the inside, right? Your sins are forgiven in your heart and in your spirit. So when someone says, I'm a Christian, well, how can other people tell? After all, Paul the Apostle says that there are some who profess to know God, but by their deeds they deny him, being detestable and disobedient and worthless for any good deed. So how can you tell? Well, in this verse is a hint to us. You know, one of the things that I really enjoy about Vacation Bible School, that's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too, and it's an uplifting experience. One of the things that I really enjoy most about Vacation Bible School, though, is singing songs with the kids. And one of the songs that I particularly like is This Little Light of Mine. You know which one I'm talking about. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. You know the one. Well, there's a part we come to where we go, won't let Satan blow it out. And when we come to that part, sometimes I want to wince because I think about the times in my own life when I have almost let Satan blow it out. I'll be honest, I've got to admit, sometimes my little light has flickered. And there are reasons for that, for me maybe, that are maybe true as for you as well. There's a fear sometimes of getting out of our comfort zone. We get into a cocoon of comfort, and it can be kind of scary to leave it. Or when we've got to talk to somebody, maybe about the gospel, or maybe about sin in their lives, there's the fear of confrontation, and along with that is the fear of rejection. Sometimes we're just tempted to take the easy way out, because it's the easy way. But if I'm a Christian, and I say I'm a Christian, yet I refuse to do the things that Christian ought to do, am I really living up to the name? You see, the light of Christ in us is meant to shine outside of us. Listen to what Jesus said. Jesus says, you're the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor does anyone light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all who were in the house. Jesus basically says, if you're my follower, you've got something to show. You've got to find a way to make it obvious to people that you're my follower. And think about this. What you have on the inside of you, if you are a Christian, ought to be so obvious by the things that you do on the outside. And when people see that what you have on the inside is so powerful, so motivational that it governs and directs every decision you make, it overrides every action that you take, well, people are going to see that it's God himself who is directing you and governing you. And they're going to see that when you say, I'm a Christian, that's a powerful thing. And maybe, just maybe, they're going to look at you, the life that you live, the obvious manifestation of the in-living Christ, and they'll say, I want that. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So let's look up to God and look out to a world that sorely needs to see what Christians do. As Jesus said, let your light shine before men in such a way that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. Are you a Christian? Live it. Thanks for joining us today. God bless you.